And we are live. Hello everybody. How are we feeling today? Hope that everyone have a wonderful and fantastic day. Today we are back. And the new NIKKE event just finished. So we will check out what kind of story is going to happen this time around. And yeah, we'll see. I'm pretty excited, not gonna lie, because the previous event, it has been quite, as a NIKKE standard, has been quite depressing. So I do need something to lift us up. There you go. Word is difficult. To lift us up, you know, with some new character that is quite the character indeed. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. No. Let me make sure everything is okay. Oh yeah, I forgot to set the screen. Give me one moment. I don't think the game capture works. I wonder why the game audio is already working, even though the window is still Resleriana. It already captured the video, the audio for some reason. I'm not sure why. Guess I shouldn't be complaining, but I'm just curious as to why that happened. Yeah, game capture doesn't really work, sadly. Window capture, don't think it works as well. It works, but it just stopped for some reason. Oh well, display capture it is. Okay, I think we should be fine now, so let me do that and transition. Okie dokie. Look at that. Beautiful. Okay, so first thing first, let me just grab all of these before I forgot, because every now and then I do forget about them for some reason. Okay. Nothing else really. There's not much else. No new units until next week, at least. We will have the new event soon. I guess tomorrow on Sunday. Either on Sunday or Monday, they should tease the new event already. So we'll see what we have after this. So yeah. Nothing else, so let's just get into this and listen to this, yeah? Listen to this. Dang, dude. This goes hard, dude. Yeah. Thing goes hard, dude. Okay, let me do this real quick. For no reason, it goes way too hard. Okay, since I haven't done this, I might as well just do this real quick. In case if the story will last longer until it reset. So we don't want that, so I might as well just do this now. But I will skip the epilogue. We will just we will eventually get there. So
백성이 원하는 승리를 가져다 주는 것. 그것이 왕의 역할이죠.
yeah, I was thinking of saving it, but I think might as well because if we start earlier, then yeah, it's fine. But last time it's cutting it real close, so I don't want that.
끝났군요.
I don't want to waste it. Okay, skip. Not reading that. Okay. This goes hard, dude. Okay, let me grab all of these first. Okie dokie. So where was the prologue? Is it this one? I don't remember. I mean, there's nothing else, so I'm assuming it's this one. Okay, so let's start from the prologue, the memory of that day. Maybe it is. We'll see. I don't know. This is a punishment. I don't think it's voiced, actually. A punishment handed down to me. That is all. Now moving on. We will begin with the judgment of two NIKKEs affiliated with the bestseller squad. Wow. Arcana and Phantom. First, failure to comply with security protocols pertaining to unauthorized information. Second, attempting to conceal the matter without properly assessing the severity of the issue. Third, unauthorized access to information that could disrupt order within the ARC. An investigation into past cases identified two precedents with a 65% similarity. Both cases resulted in identical rulings. Accordingly, the judgment is rendered as follows. Phantom and Arcana, members of the bestseller squad, will undergo memory wipes. This concludes the judgment. Next, for the remaining NIKKE, we will proceed with the judgment of label. First, failure to comply with security protocols pertaining to unauthorized information. Second, providing sensitive information to an unauthorized individual for personal reasons. Third, exposing highly sensitive information based on personal judgment, thereby compromising security and stability within the ARC. An investigation into past cases was conducted based on the above findings. As no identical precedents were found, judgment was rendered at our discretion. The ruling is as follows. Label status is to be maintained. This concludes the proceedings. Nick, wait a minute. Logically speaking, shouldn't I receive the harshest punishment? I was the one who committed the gravest offense. So why is my status not affected? If all of your memories were to be erased, there is concern that a similar incident could recur in the future. I have determined that preserving the memory of this incident is the best course of action to prevent recurrence. That's pretty rough. So that she basically sentenced to live with what she just did. She was sentenced to live with her sin, basically. You know, this is what she did, resulting in 2 of her teammates or squad mates got memory wiped. That's just rough. This too is a form of punishment, label. From this point forward, you are to preserve these memories and devote yourself to ensuring such an incident never happens again. Back then, I had no idea that having to bear those memories alone, rather than having them wiped, was a punishment far greater than any other. Yeah, because you just have to live with it. You know, that is just rough. Yo, they start with that? That's how you do the prologue? Holy. Okay, it's going to be heavy. Maybe. I mean, I still believe this is going to be one of those, like, I feel like this is going to be some nice lore in there, some good lore being dropped. But there's most of the time is going to be a very comedic, humoric kind of way. But I don't know. But it still have the serious tone because, well, the prologue is just setting the tone, really. So, a third member A. Let's do it. In the dead of night, when everyone should be fast asleep. Scratch, 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 scratch. Ugh. I guess 2 nights in a row was pushing it after all. Drip, drip. I haul myself up and make a cup of coffee, skimming through a few documents piled up beside me. Resource collection mission interim report. Quarterly resource supply overview. Resource supply plan performance report. Resource supply status analysis number 49. Seeing the towering stacks of documents is enough to make my head spin. If only someone would just fall out of the sky and lend me a hand. Well, guess what? Be careful of what you're saying because it might come true right after you said it. Yeah, right, like that will ever happen. Hehe, very well. I shall grant you your wish. Thud. Huh? Crash. Oh, Phantom. I don't know why I thought it was label. It wouldn't be label. There is no way it's her. Ow, my back. I've got to be more careful when I use Quincy's routes next time. One small mistake can lead to an accident like this. Phantom? Oh, it's been a while, monsieur. What are you doing here in the middle of the night? I was passing by your room along my route when I heard your heavy sigh. How could I ignore such a cry for help? So, what seems to be the problem? You can tell me whatever it is. I'll do my best to help you. Well, the truth is, I briefly explained my current predicament to Phantom. I see. Hehe. You're quite fortunate, you know that. Why is that? It just so happens that the Phantom thief standing before you is rather skilled at organizing documents. Fair. I mean, you work at the library as a receptionist. Fair. Ah, I see. Hey, what's with that look? Are you doubting my words? No, it's not that. I just find it fascinating that a Phantom thief can be skilled at writing too. Now, okay. You know, if we're talking specifically just for organization skills, she got it down. Writing, on the other hand, that's a completely different set of problems. Come to think of it, Phantom's day job is a librarian. She would definitely be a huge help with handwritten work. Alright then, would you help me? Hehe, just the words I've been waiting to hear. Now then, monsieur. Monsieur? Jesus word. Prepare to witness with your very own eyes the information processing prowess of Phantom. It's not gonna end well. Scratch, scratch, rustle, scratch, 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 rustle. Oh. Need some water. Scratch, 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 scratch. Phantom unleashes her abilities to clear us the mountain of paperwork in no time. You're amazing. Hehe. It's still too early to be surprised by this. Hang around me long enough and there'll be plenty of surprises in store. I'm starting to see you in a new light. Thank you so much. Ahem. Well, if you ever find yourself in need of assistance again, you know who to call. Flutter. Well, I should get, at that very moment, Flutter. One of the documents she organized flies toward me. Surface Resource Exploration Report. Written by Commander. Yeah. I mean, you know, Commander, you brought this upon yourself. You already know. You already know about this. You even said it. That Phantom Thief can write. Indicating that you already knew her inability to spell. But you still go with it, so hey, now this is on you. Encountered a low-level raptor during the exploration on the surface. Scud? What is this about to say? I can't understand this. Oh, it's a scout. Scout NIKKE damage rate below 5%. Damage. Wait. Scout NIKKE damage rate below 5%. Relevant data secured. Remaining hostile forces eliminated. Resources recoverly target 25% of requested quota. Oh no. I was so overjoyed at the prospect of getting help and forgot one crucial fact. Phantom is an absolute menace at spelling. What is it, Monsieur? Is that a problem? Take a look at this. Uh-oh. I forgot to run a spell check. And so, Phantom departs after correcting every document with me. After submitting the paperwork, I fell into an unusually deep sleep. I mean, hey, you got some help. Okay, at least you have some help. You split the work 50-50. You don't have to one-man army it yourself. So that at least you got some help. The third member B. Okay. Ugh. So sweaty. The unpleasant feeling of being drenched snaps me awake. Oh, I hate that. How long did I sleep? I hurriedly grabbed my phone to check the time. I've slept half the day away. I throw myself back onto the bed. Perfect, yes. Is the only answer. Well, I already woke up this late. I might as well just keep going. Well, with half-lidded eyes, I stared at my phone. Out of habit, I opened the news app. As I scroll through several articles, my finger stops at one headline in particular. 90% of surface resource recovery target achieved. An astonishing achievement led by the ARC's commanders. The article states that all the commanders who participated in the recovery operation secured over 90% of their resource targets, achieving remarkable results. Really now? Really? Something isn't right here. In the most recent mission, we didn't even reach half our target. Come to think of it, since the start of these resource recovery operations, the targets have been unreasonably high, nearly impossible to achieve. I have a bad feeling about this. To alleviate my growing sense of unease, I sent a message to a certain librarian who works where all of the ARC's information is gathered. Phantom, do you have a moment? Oh, Monsieur, how may I help you? I wrote a report yesterday, and I think a news article came out based on it. The only thing is, some of the information doesn't match. Is that so? Yeah, so I wanted to check something. Do you know where the reports, written by the other commanders, are compiled? I'm not exactly sure too, but I believe they're kept deep inside the library. That's where Arcana works. That's right. But the one in charge of receiving the reports is an Arcana as far as I know. Another Pearson who works deep in the library. Who? The third member of Beast Sailor label. Now that she mentions it, I do remember there being 3 members in the bestseller squad. It would be reasonable to assume she has those reports. Then can I meet label? I will send you the coordinates to her room first. Head there, and I'll let Arcana know that you are coming. Got it. Thanks. I should head there now. I leave the commander's room and head deep into the library. After passing through a maze-like series of corridors, I arrive at the coordinate Phantom sent me, only to find it's a door. But not the automatic doors commonly seen in the Ark. It is an old hinged door with a peephole. Is Arcana not here yet? I try sending Arcana a message, but there's no reply. What do I do now? Right then, flash. The lens of the peephole glints. It feels like something is watching me. Knock knock. Is anyone there? Knock knock knock. I guess no one's around. There's no sign of life inside the room. Just to be sure, I try to peer through the peephole. The peephole is designed to look outward from inside the room, so it's hard to make out much. But one thing is certain, there's something purple on the other side. Well, see anything? Hold on. I think I can make out something. Ah, I see. Take all the time you need to look. I'll wait right beside you. Sure, thanks. What? There we go. About time you turned around. Arcana. Man, all this juke that. I keep getting juked. Beyond the door A. Let's do it. What in the world are you doing? I haven't seen you in ages, and when I do, you're peeking into another girl's room? I can explain. Fine. It's you after all, so I'm sure there's a reasonable explanation. So, what brings you here? Phantom said you'd be able to help me if I showed up here. Huh? Phantom said that? She didn't tell me anything. You didn't read the message I sent you earlier. Did you check your phone? My phone? Slide. Oh my. That's a lot of missed calls and messages. I must have set my phone to silent when I went to sleep and forgot about it. Well, at least you checked it now. Yes, right. So, to sum things up, the news report doesn't match... It's a little typo there, Arcana. the phantom typo kinda infecting other members now. The news report doesn't match what you submitted in your report, and you want to meet Label to get to the bottom of it. Is that right? Yep, that's exactly right. Funny coincidence. I'm actually here to meet Label too. You too? We are in the same squad, but she rarely shows her face. It would be nice if the 3 of us in Bestseller could stick together, but since that rarely happens, it can feel a bit lonely at times. At any rate, since you are here as well, we definitely have to meet Label today. Do you have a plan? I've got the perfect strategy for just such an occasion. I call it Operation Enticement. Operation Enticement? Yes. Watch closely. Arcana tiptoes up to Label's door. Or she fills the cup she is holding to the brim with coffee. Blop. She sets it down in front of the door and steps aside. What are you doing? Arcana? Shh. Just wait and see. The old door opens with an unpleasant groan. Whoosh! A thin pale hand slips out through the crack and snatches the coffee. Mine! Did you see that? So she really was inside. I told you, didn't I? I've observed her for a long time. Label only reacts to a few specific types of bait. So, I came prepared with my secret weapon today. Oh? Slide. Arcana pulls out a book with a strangely reddish hue. Ta-da! What is that? Hot blind impulses, flagrant displays. Okay. I've got a hot off the press new release. I wonder if anyone wants it. At that moment, movement stirs behind the door. I guess it's too bad if you're not interested. Looks like I'll have to return it to the restricted section. This new release was banned in the ARC for being too explicit. Hehe. You wanna peek, don't you, Label? Arcana grabs the doorknob. Rattle, rattle. If you'd like, I could come inside and give you the tiny peek. Uh-huh. Nice. It opened. Oh, let's just hope that she does not meet Rapunzel anytime soon. Just, you know. The world isn't ready when the two immovable object and unstoppable force meet. Okay? Yeah, I'm going to need a lot of drinks for today. Because it's been a while since we do a lot of like intense reading. Since most of the games that I play nowadays are voiced, so I just kind of listen and read the subtitle, you know. Well, this time we go back to traditional, you know, traditional way. Okay, Beyond the Door B, play. Once upon a time, a very long time ago, in a dark, damp room that reeks of mold, there lives a girl. Sounds like my room. The girl loves staying in her room so much that she shuts herself inside and lives there. Then, one day, the girl stumbles upon an article about a man. Oh, a man. The ARC's hero, and its hope. Who's this one? Is it Anderson? Is it Johan? Or is it us? Because Anderson, obviously, and then Johan, he is also being considered the ARC's hope or something like that, and then us too now becomes the ARC's hope. So, because this said long time ago, so it's either one or the other two. It's not going to be us. A beacon of light, someone who reaches out a hand to every NIKKE. That's us. Wow. Wanting to know more about him, the girl scours all the information in the world to learn more. He turns out to be even more incredible than she imagines. The more the girl investigates, the deeper she falls for him. Wow. She wonders if, someday, he might take her out of this place too. Would he extend his hand even to someone who had locked herself away in her room? And so, holding onto that hope, the girl begins waiting for him every single day. Days become weeks, weeks become months, 1 year become 2, but the girl never gives up. A lot of time goes by, yet whenever the girl thinks of that man, a bright smile spreads across her face. Oh boy. Oh yeah, that's us, alright. When will we finally be able to meet? Knock knock. Oh. Is anyone there? Knock knock. I guess no one's around. An adult man's voice, utterly out of place, echoes from outside the eerie confines of the girl's room. The girl hurriedly peers outside through the peephole. Could this be fate? Though she has never seen his face nor heard his voice before, she knows it instinctively. I found you. He has come to find her. Just as I predicted. The one I dreamed of has finally come. He's come to take me away from this dark place. He has come all this way for me. That's right, Label. I'll get you out of this dark place. What? You could never have said such a thing, you say? No. The girl hears it clearly. His voice. Step, step. The man who lingers by the door begins walking toward the girl. Before she knows it, separated only by the door, they find themselves face to face. Yes, Tal. Come, closer to me. Yes, just like that. A little more. You must have suffered all these years. Clink. The man places a cup of coffee in front of the door of the girl and shows her the book she was wanted most. Ah, Thal. I cannot hold back anymore. I just can't. Nice. It opened. In that moment, Label sees it. The light pouring out from behind the man, and the man standing before her. Swoosh. Jesus Christ. Girl. Hey, I've been waiting for you, Thal. You have? Hey, there's no need to be embarrassed. I know everything about you. Even the fact that you came all the way here to find me. You're not too far off the mark, but... I knew it. I knew my instincts were right. Can you see it? This thick crimson thread that binds us together? Sniff, sniff. Sniff, 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 sniff. Ah, you smell amazing. You even wore cologne for me? Or is it that your natural scent? I like it either way. You're perfect. Yep, this is what I expect. This is what I need. I study Label on her feet as she clings to me. Let's just calm down first. Okay, if that's your command. Wow, you're coming on awfully strong, Label. Arcana? What are you doing here? Long time no see, Label. You look like you've been doing pretty well. It's been so long since we met. No wonder you're flustered. Are you worried things might be awkward between us? Well, don't worry. I've come to brighten your day. I will tear down the walls you built up around. Nope. Yourself. What the... Was it something I said? I honestly don't know. Her reaction does seem pretty strange. Right? It feels like she's adding guilty or something. Yep. Yep, I think I need to get to know Label a little more. Alright, I'll leave it to you. I'd love to help, but if I stick around, she will just stay like that forever. I get it. Label seems friendly toward me, so it shouldn't be too difficult to approach her. Yeah, alright. I trust you've got this covered. Just don't get too close, or I might get jealous. Okay? I mean, don't you see what just happened? You know, as much as I want to stay away from her, she is the one who's going to chase me. She will closer the gap, okay? Okay. Tea Party A. Let's do this. A few days after meeting Label. Is it already tomorrow? I've cleared my schedule so I can head back to the library. As I ponder how to approach Label, buzz, buzz. Buzz, buzz, buzz. Who'd be texting me at this hour? I mean, who else? So I guess she's somewhat yandere-ish. You know what I mean? She's like insanely obsessed. But also she... how to describe her? Like she's her possessiveness is close to yandere, but she's not full on yandere. Not that we know of, that is. Because, you know, she do... I don't know, she do... what's the word? When we ask something to her, she will do it. You know what I mean? Like, immediately. So that is the obedient part of it. And maybe it is also in the yandere still. I don't know, but for now it does seems like a yandere vibe too from her. Yep. I mean, I don't need to explain more because of this. What in the world? Oh, you read my messages. Label? Yes, it's me. Label. Are you really looking at my profile right now? Yes. How do you get my number? Oh, the flood of messages coming in at light speed abruptly stops. You don't have to explain if you can't. Anyway, are you free tomorrow? I knew it. How are we this in sync? What do you mean? Actually, I was planning on inviting you to a tea party tomorrow. A tea party? Hehehe. Yep. Somewhere very elegant with a great atmosphere. I don't really know what this is about, but it feels like a perfect chance to have some alone time with Label. Alright, sure. Hehehe. I knew you'd say that. I guess. I'll see you tomorrow. I'll send you the address. See you there. I've got a bad feeling about this, but I should get some sleep and get ready for tomorrow. You'll need way more energy than this. Ah yes, a very elegant room with a great atmosphere. There's food I brought from my room, and then the highlight of the tea party. Me. Hehe, this is perfect. I prepared so much. He'll love it, right? I set this all up for him myself after. You see? Yeah, I keep getting yandere vibe from her, so maybe she is a yandere. And also a rotten girl failure, I guess. I set this all up for him myself after all. Knock, knock, knock. Oh, finally. He's here. It's inside your room. Yep. Is this the right place? Hehehehe. Hehehe. Welcome. Tea party B. Let me get another water. Yeah, every event I take a sip. Because man, my mouth, you know what I'm saying? Okay, tea party B. I thought you said we'd be somewhere elegant with a great atmosphere. I look around. We're in a space that's closer to a storage room than an actual room. Dusty boxes are piled up everywhere, and on top of them sits the food Label prepared. Ah, I've always wanted to do this. A tea party together with the one I love. Hehehe, I'm not the only one who's happy right now, am I? You're happy too, right? Yeah, I'm happy too. Hehehe, I knew you'd say that. Oh, right. You gave me a drink last time. It's time I return the favor. Poor click. What's this? It's a special coffee brewed by me, I think. What do you mean you think? Did you brew this or not? The coffee label serves me look unusually thick. Would you like to try it? Need some more? Need some extra water, girl. Glug, glug. The liquid that touches my tongue carries none of the familiar fragrance of coffee. Instead, a strong fishy bitterness overwhelms me. Jesus. There's a good chance it's past its expiration date. Ugh. Do you like it? Label looks at me expectantly. With great effort, I manage to choke down the coffee. It tastes incredible. And so the tea party begins. I spend time with Label, waiting for the right moment to ask for her some questions. Oh, God. You know, there are certain things that it's better off not to be talked about. Her coffee, you know, let's not elaborate on that. Let's just leave it at that. Expired coffee, yeah. Oh, Lord have mercy, this game. Is it okay if I ask you something? Tal, at last, you want to know more about me? Something like that. That's great. Fire away. I'll tell you anything. You live in the library, right? Yes, that's right. I live deep inside the library. Then what kind of work do you do? What kind of work do I do? Yeah, I'm suddenly curious. You could say I keep records of the information in the library. It's nothing important. You don't need to concern yourself with it. Anyway, would you like to try my favorite cookies? I'm sure you'll feel great once you have a taste. The cookies look awfully dark. Label's heart still seems closed for now. At this point, I need to find a way to put her at ease. Oh, we dating sim now. We dating sim. A few days later. He's not here yet, is he? Hehe, well then. That jacket Thal left behind last time. I'll just use it until the end of this week, then return it. Sniff, 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 sniff. Hehe, this is the best. What are you doing? Thal? If it's not a good time, I can come back later. No, please stay. You came to save me after all. I cannot turn you away. Hey. A few more days later, in front of the door to Label's room. Having made no progress, I make plans with Label again. She's probably waiting for me in the storage room by now, which means there's no one in her room. There might be information inside. I know it's wrong, but it should be okay if it's just for a moment, right? The thought flashes through my mind. Suddenly, Thal? Ah, you came to save me again. I'm so happy. I try approaching her room several times after that, but Label always appears behind me, as if she knows. In the end, I'm unable to obtain any special information. Censored memories. We're already halfway, huh? Okay. Let's do it. Censored memories. In a dark, damp room, Label is buried under a mountain of reports. Rustle, rustle, rustle. She organizes the documents in an instant. She compiles the statistics. Rustle. Slides the documents into envelopes. Tear. Then seals them with tape labeled censored. Good. All that's left is to deliver them. After completing her work, she returns to a familiar space to wipe away the memories lingering in her mind from the day's work. Eek! It's cold. Label lies down on the bed, protruding from a large cylindrical machine. She closes her eyes as if resigned to her fate, and folds her hands neatly in front of her. Memory wipe procedure initiated. It's dark. She is bereft of all thoughts and emotions. This moment might be the most comfortable part of the entire process. Label wonders cautiously. Ah, it's you. The one who left us to die like dogs on the surface. Who are you? Back from doing a job? Yes, but I'm the NIKKE you erased from your report. The probability of a commander dying in their first operation is 70%. In a squad where the commander's chances of living are that low, what do you think the odds are for a mass-produced NIKKE? And yet, what did you report instead? A successful operation with 3 injured and 0 dead? Don't make me laugh. I saw it with my own eyes. At least 30 died out there. Let me ask you just one thing. Why did you do it? Why? I just... They said doing so would keep the Ark at peace. Peace, huh? I see. Peace is nice. But what about them? Before Label's eyes, piles of corpses come into view. No. I'm sorry. We are disappointed in you, Label. Label stands at the center of the memory wiping room. Before her, Arcana and Phantom lie side by side in front of the machine. So disappointed. What happened to us is all because of you. It's such a shame, Label. We truly trusted you. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. Hiss. Memory wipe complete. Knock. Are you free today? Hey. Thal, you've come to save me again today. Wow. Okay. You know, despite all the unhingedness that's just happened, that last sentence just put it into perspective. Like literally all that this event just sums up her character so much. and why she said like, you came to save me again today. Man, I love storytelling. I freaking love storytelling. Ooh, that's good. That's good. That's good. That is really good. Because she doesn't really go out much because she's scared of the judgment or like meeting the people that being erased or a family that's being separated by the loved one because of what she did. Because we still have no idea what she actually did, but it affects both of her teammates and a bunch of others' life too. So that's why she's probably locking herself up like this. So she only lives in her room. That's it. She never leaves. But also at the same time, she also lived with all this guilt also on top of that. So she cannot go out, but she cannot go out because of all the guilt, meeting all these faces again. And then at the same time, she's also getting tortured with knowing what she did inside the room. So there's no safe place for her, technically speaking, because of that. You know what I mean? When she go out, it's bad. But then if she lock herself inside her room, the reality also still hits her no matter what. So that's just rough, man. That's just rough. And the way she said, you're going to save me again, is because finally someone is there to help her out. All this time she was alone. All this time she was alone. And then like the introduction earlier too, when she saw the commander of, and then she getting obsessed by the commander. It's literally I guess in a way what keeps her going, just holding on to this hope that finally it's here. So oh my god, what a story. What a story. An alternate ending A. Hehehehe. I meet label every single day, but each day is nothing more than a repeat of the last. I haven't achieved anything of note. Could you sit over here? I want to watch you eat, up close. Hehe. Sure. If this keeps up, today will be another bust like the others. I realize I need to get some information before it's too late. Hey, label. Are you not close with your squad mates? My squad mates? Wouldn't it be nice if we all had a tea party together? Well, I suppose so, but it still feels a little awkward. And more than anything else, there's no reason for them to get close to someone like me. Does that have to be a reason? Of course. If I were to approach them without thinking and something happened to the both of them, what sort of thing? Did something happen between you guys? Oh god. I see. Thal, you knew all along, didn't you? What are you talking about? Yes, that's right. I guess there was no hiding it. Someone as high-ranking as you would surely know about it. No, something like that must have never happened again. Libel, are you okay? No. Libel doesn't seem to hear my words. She begins backing away towards the exit. I think that's it for today's tea party. Libel lifts her teacup with trembling hands. Beep. Are you okay? You didn't hurt yourself, did you? I'm fine. Why wouldn't I be? Stay here. I'll go find something to clean this up. Grab. No, Thal. I'll take care of this myself. You should head back. Broken glass is very dangerous after all. Oh. I see. So that's how she reacted. Yes, it was as if she is suffering from some kind of trauma. A trauma? And you think we're involved somehow? I'm only asking to be sure. Nothing ever happened between you guys, right? What are you talking about? We barely ever see her. How could anything have possibly happened? Arcana's right. We haven't spent enough time together for there to have been any history between us. This is tough. Now that I think about it, I do remember something strange. What is it? The three of us first met on the same day, at the same time. Yet Label has been avoiding us ever since. It's as if something happened between us, which means Label already knew all about us. That must be it. Perhaps something happened before you all met. I suppose so. Otherwise, someone must have tampered with our memories. Don't get so worked up. I'm only speculating. Well, either way, we'll have to hear it directly from her. That seems to be our only option for the time being. We could keep racking our brains, but it will only lead to more speculation. I'll leave it to you, Monsieur. Alright. Stealing myself, I send Label a single message. Alternate ending. Yeah, you know, this whole setup is literally a dating sim. You know, trying to pick the right option every single time so that we grow our relationship with Label, and in turn she will open up to us, and then we'll get the true ending. Maybe. But yeah, man. Alternate ending B. Let's go. Label seems to have seen my message, but she just doesn't reply. I cannot afford to keep waiting like this, so I head for the library once again. In front of Label's room, I take a deep breath. I'm just about to knock when the door opens, but no one is standing there. Ugh. A sound comes from below, and I look down. There. Label is lying flat on the floor. I'm sorry, what are you doing? I've been thinking, it seems I've committed a grave offense. I'm sorry for disappearing so rudely before. What can I do to make you feel better? Crap. I'll do anything you ask. If you tell me to lick your shoes, I'll lick them. Jesus Christ. Calm down, girl. Just hold on. Let me talk. If you tell me to crawl between your legs, I'll do it. Just please, don't abandon me. I'm sorry. Label, calm down. I managed to calm Label, who is clearly not in her right mind. I'm not angry. You can trust me. Really? Of course. There's no way I'd get angry over something like that. Oh, thank goodness. Hey, I'm sorry for doubting you. And stop apologizing. Okay. I'm sorry for apologizing. Yeah, sure. I'm sorry for being sorry. I knew it. I didn't think things through. There's no way you'd act like that, because you're the one who will save me. You keep mentioning the word save. Do you really think I'm the one who can save you? Of course, you and I are bound by fate. How could I have ever doubted you? Then tell me. Tell me what happened, and how I can help you. Deep down, the girl carries a faint hope. Given how high he has risen in the arc, maybe he is the one who can lighten her burden. She spoke of salvation without really knowing what it meant, and now wonders if he might reach out and a helping hand to someone like her. Trust me. She had been so terribly weak back then. Unlike what happened to Phantom and Arcana, she wondered if things would be different this time. But, it's you, the one who left us to die like dogs on the surface. We're disappointed in you, Label. We truly trusted you. Okay. I'll tell you about the work I do. Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh boy. Man, this is good. This is a good writing right there. Freaking love it. Because at start we kinda like, oh my god, silly story, haha. But then, the things that she keep mentioning, she keeps saying has meaning. Like, my goodness. Now, the moment that happened, just everything just shift. You know what I mean? So, the door that wouldn't open. Let's do it. Label hesitates for a long time before finally speaking. Her job is to organize and compile the reports written by commanders and NIKKEs. Using the data collected, she compiles various statistics. That's all you do? Of course. I will never lie to you. Hehe. I'm not convinced by her answer. It feels like she's still hiding something. Can't you trust me? Can you trust us? If something's troubling you, tell me. That's right, if something's troubling you, please tell us. We won't resent you for it. This is most likely either Arcana or Phantom. This scene feels awfully familiar. A sense of deja vu washes over her. You have to tell me so I can save you. Swoosh. The man extends his hand to the girl, just as she had always dreamed. This is the moment she longed for, but the unnerving sense of deja vu makes her hesitate. Because this already happened before, and the result of it is memory wiped. So, yeah. Totally understandable why she hesitates like this. Even though she really needs this, and she really, really, really wants this. Oh my, you must be Label. Nice to meet you. I'm Arcana. And this is Phantom. Yeah, so you're the new recruit. It's a pleasure to meet you. The girl cannot remember her life prior to becoming a NIKKE, but one thing is certain. Swoosh. It's the first time she has ever felt another person's warmth. Are you going to shake my hand? Grab. Hey. Nice to meet you too. Hey, that's more like it. I look forward to working with you. Label. Well then, since we're all here, why don't we take a photo to mark the occasion? Sounds like a fine idea. Great. Would you step over here for a moment? Label, what are you doing over there? Come over here. Oh, coming. Alright, I'll take the picture now. Let's see. Label, could you smile a little more? Like this? A bit more. Like this? That's way too much, girl. There we go. Alright. 1, 2, 3. Click. It's the first time she has ever felt the warmth of another person. Because of that, the moment feels all the more precious. Her heart begins to open. Yeah, this is different. Totally get it. You know, for someone who already closed for God knows how long, you know, when she finally decides to like, oh, this is nice, I guess I can be open with them just a tiny bit open, and then immediately things happen. It just gets slams it back again. So that's why she is kind of needing some help, but then she also remembers she lives with the guilty as well. She lives with the guilt, knowing that the moment she did open herself up, bad things happen to the people that she cares. You know, the people that around her, basically. Tell us, Label. What's going on? It feels like you've been spending more and more time in your room. Does it have to do with the new work you were assigned? Oh, hey. It's nothing. You don't need to worry. Can you trust us? That's right. If something is troubling you, please tell us. We won't resent you for it. The girl thinks it over. These people might truly be trustworthy. Maybe they can help carry the weight in her heart. Well, in that case, could you come to my room for a moment? I'm sorry. Because of me, both of you... It's such a shame, Label. I thought we were closer than this. You don't need to feel guilty. We would have done the same in your place. Yes, it's disappointing. There you go. So they're not really disappointed to you because you, but they're disappointed that it took you this long to open up to them, because if you did open up earlier, they would be more than happy to help you out. But surely you don't think we resent you? We get our memories wiped every day anyway. But this time, the memory wipe, it's fine. Even if our memories disappear, you can always come back to us again. Just like when we first met. Yeah, we'll see you later. We'll be off now. Right. They didn't resent me. They trusted me. Yet, what I did to them was, in that moment, the girl makes a vow. No one will ever be hurt because of her. Yep, there it is. There it is. So she basically went back to her old self by locking herself up in her own room, because that's basically what she feels the right thing to do. She feels safe. But your squad mates literally said that this is fine. Just if we get wiped again, then just come back to us. You know, we are your squad. We're teammates. You're friends. We trust each other. You know, if you need some help, just talk to us. We'll help you out. You know, you don't have to be worried about anything. Even the results of like memory wipe, yeah, sure, it sucks because, you know, it's your mistake and someone else has to pay up your mistake, basically, you know. It sucks, especially for someone like Label, who feel things very deeply, right? It's going to take it hurts a lot more when that happened. For some people, like, okay, yeah, sucks, I'm sorry, I'll own to my mistake, we move on, right? There are some people who can just do that. But for someone like Label here, oh boy, you know, her old self has already been very closed off. Whatever the reason that is, because we don't really exactly know, right? But we kind of have an inkling that her past self is also kind of similar with this, where she just kind of locked herself up, closed her heart, and deal whatever she has to deal by herself. Essentially, her feelings, her problem, she has to kind of like, yeah, I don't really want to, you know, open up to other people and yada yada. Not because I don't really trust them, but I don't feel comfortable, or maybe even this, you know, I don't want my problem to become their problem too, you know. Man, I feel it. I feel it so much. Insane. It is insane how I feel this so much. Ever. Whew. Man, oh man, oh man. I felt that, dude. I felt that so much. Ooh. Okay, the door that wouldn't open B. Let's do it. I cannot tell you. Everyone who's ever put their trust in me has. Label has been obsessively hiding her work, acting as if it must never be exposed. If she can access the reports written by commanders and NIKKEs, it would be easy for her to alter their contents. I organize my thoughts, and my suspicions begin to harden into create certainty. Sorry, burp. The work you're doing, you're altering the contents of the reports, aren't you? How did you know that? No, you can't. Do you know what will happen to you if you know that information? Label begins shaking like a leaf. No. So this is how it all ends. Even you. Once again, I've hurt someone I love. I'm still here. I knew it. I never should have approached you. I never should have loved anyone. It only leads to misery in the end. Label, thud. As the girl breaks down, Thal pulls her into a silent embrace. Everything's okay now. No, it's not okay. Phantom and Arcana trusted me. If you knew what happened to them, you wouldn't. Label, you know me well, don't you? Yes. When we were in that room together, what did you see? What? You said you'd been waiting for me. I saw the Ark's hero, and its hope. A beacon of light, someone who reaches out a hand to every NIKKE. And the one who would save Label. That's far more praise than I deserve. But I'll accept it for now. What's that supposed to mean? This might sound a little arrogant, but I'll make it clear to you. The hero of the Ark won't break so easily. I'll hold onto your hope until the very end. At those words, the shattered glass, which had done nothing but hurt others with its sharp edges, slowly begins to piece itself back together. Thal, what should I do? I give you my word, so don't worry, speak freely. What troubles you? Almost got me. Ooh, almost got me. Almost got me. Yo, Exile, what's up? We are exposing label? Oh, we're about to. Do we need to check the label files? It's censored though. The label files has been censored. Look at her shoulders and back. She got some serious bad posture. Oh yeah. Very, very much so. We all know why. But man, her story is really good. So far has been really good. I love it. And I don't think this is main story event. It's like a side event, a side story essentially. It's basically a side story that add into the lore of NIKKE. But not really main story content, but it's still really freaking good. So it's like telling the story, not the whole counters against, or like not the whole human versus Rapture and the queens and all that. So this is like what happened in the arc and things like that, which is really good, dude. I love this so much, dude. Such a cool character too. Such a cool character story. But it's obviously this trope has been used multiple times in different media, but it's still good. Because it's still good. But yeah, almost finished. 3 more episodes and we're done. Okay, let's get through it. The words she has wanted to say. A. What I told you before, that wasn't a lie. You said you organize and compile reports. Yes, and I compile the statistics too. At least, that's what people are told. In reality, it's a little different. Libel hesitates for a moment, then speaks. I manipulate information that could threaten the Ark's stability, and release it to the media. Adjusting any negative information in the reports. That's the core of my job. For example, the number of casualties, unstable supply levels, things like that. Oh my god. You know, it just hits me now. With everything she... With Label as a person. And then this is her job. So she read every single reports from NIKKEs, from commanders, and all news and stuff like that. So she basically read all the bad things that happens, but she has to willingly and making a conscious decision to reword those to only include the good bits of the reports. Or even manipulate it, I guess. Only the good bits and adding some fake news on top of that. How that? Oh, Jesus Christ, that is heavy. She know what's actually happening on the reports. Like, reading all those reports is really dark and grim. You know what I mean? Reading all the casualties, reading all the... And then thinking about the families that's being left by the casualties. And then she can't really... She only can reports the good thing that's not even much. And she has to make it somewhat really good. On top of that. Oh, Jesus Christ. Humans trying to fight the world-ending aftermath, but they get distracted by politics and humanized psychology of what should have been weapons in human form. In that order. Oh man, I feel this character so much, dude. I feel labels so much. It's insane. You know, sometimes when we learn about new characters, like, oh yeah, I can relate to that. Yeah, I can relate to that. But like, I cannot really relate to them as deeply as Label this time around. Like, this is insanely relatable for me. Like, my God. Whoo-wee. Unstable supply levels, things like that. Power outages caused by the Ark's failing infrastructure. When something goes wrong with the Splendomin, or when Raptors infiltrate the Ark. I had a hand in all of it, I think. Wait. That's a past event. Number of casualties, unstable supply levels, things like that. This is you worked on PR. No. That's good though. That's good. Power outages caused by the Ark's failing infrastructure. This is the Boomsday. Is when Alex shows up. Is it Boomsday? Because Alex's story is like divided by two. Alex's story and then Trony after that. But Alex is still there. I don't remember what Trony's event name was. But the Boomsday is the first one, and then it kind of connected to the second one, which is the Trony one. And they over there they do mentioning about this. There is one time in the Ark the power gone. So the air quotation, the sky goes blank, and it makes such a huge uproar back in the Ark when that happened. And then something goes wrong with the Splendomin. This is I want to say it's the Bready and Crust event. No, I don't think so. Wait, Splendomin, what was it? Maybe it is. I don't know what. Bready. Maybe is that event, the cooking event. Yeah, let's just say that one. I might be wrong, but I do vaguely remember it has something to do with Bready and Crust. Or when Raptors infiltrate the Arks. I mean, this one is easy. This is the main story stuff for this one, so yeah, I don't need to say much on this one. And then okay. What ends up being reported often goes against common sense. In the reports, those who never returned exist only as numbers. And I falsified even those numbers. So instead of simply being dead, it's as if they never existed. No one remembers them. They vanish from everyone's memory, and those memories falls onto you, and then you are burdened with the truth. Holy Jesus, you went through so much, girl. You can scream at me if you want. I deceived and manipulated the people in the Ark. I stole the truth from them when it was their right to know. You don't remember all of it, do you? Nope, she remembers everything. No, it's not like that. After my work is finished each day, I undergo a memory wipe. So the details are all a bit fuzzy. I just deprived them of their right to know the truth. And you are okay with that? Of course. I'm helping the Ark. Do you remember? The day the video was broadcasted on the Dome of Eternity? I've heard of it. People panicked. That year, the death toll skyrocketed. The truth is, we're all trapped in the Ark. But we aren't strong enough to face that ugly truth. It has been mentioned multiple times by multiple events now that this passage right here, we're trapped in the Ark, but we aren't strong enough to face the ugly truth. It has been mentioned multiple times. Whether there will be enough food for the day, or if there will be power tomorrow, many in the Ark don't have the luxury to think about the future. So they chose to cover it up until the day we reclaim the surface, so people wouldn't lose hope. Sometimes I wonder if this is really the right thing to do. But if being the villain means everyone else can be happy, then someone has to do it. And that alone is enough for me. It's a heavy burden. That's why I was afraid when you first approached me. I was scared that what happened to Phantom and Arcana would happen again. So something did happen between you guys. Yes, that's right. The responsibility of manipulating the Ark's information was weighing heavily on me. And the two of them reached out to help. I never should have accepted it. I was foolish. I didn't realize the full weight of my responsibility. And I ended up passing that burden on to both of them. That's why you've been avoiding them. Yes, I don't deserve to face them. I selfishly shifted that burden onto them, while shamelessly keeping all the memories to myself. But one thing is clear now, was that they don't resent you. But they've suffered so much because of it. If you were in their shoes, would you have acted differently? Label, being able to remember isn't a curse. It's a blessing that lets you create a better future. Sniff, sniff, sniff. Thal, if you keep saying things like that, I hope you'll cherish not just me, but the two of them as well. Don't you want to go and be with them? Yes, I do. Also, there's something I want to tell you. There is? To me? In a gesture of utmost sincerity, I bow my head, a sign of respect for Label, and the burden she bears. For the lives still remaining in the Ark, and for every sacrifice that disappeared without ever being named. Thal, what are you doing? Thank you, Label, for protecting the Ark. Thal, yeah, yeah. What else can you do at this moment, really? Like, she done so much without nobody's even noticing. Not even her teammates. Well, they used to know, but now not anymore. Man, what a character. The moment the girl had dreamed of had finally become reality. No, thank you. Please, stay with me, always. The girl was no longer afraid. With him by her side, she feels like she can accomplish anything. However, her obsession, which only grows stronger, is a story for another time. Exactly. Now we have to deal with that. Oh boy. Oh, that is so good. The words she has wanted to say be the last episode. We asked Monsieur for help as a last resort, but in the end, nothing changed. Yeah, well, he is human after all. There are some things he simply cannot fix. Yeah, he cannot be helped. Let's call it a day. Yeah. Arcana, are you even listening to me? Oops, sorry, I was thinking about something else. I understand how much this hurts, but zoning out like this isn't good for you. But still, how am I not supposed to be upset? I really thought we might finally get close to her. Moping won't solve anything either. Let's leave it at that for today and talk about this again later. Alright. Phantom supports Arcana as she sags limply, guiding her to the entrance of the library. Jeez, Arcana, you weigh a ton. I wish you'd walk on your own. Phantom, what did you just say? I could have sworn you said something terribly discourteous towards a lady. Oh, I'm sorry. I was helping my colleague and didn't see... It's Label. Label? I'm sorry. The girl musters up her courage and approaches them. But the moment she comes face to face with them, fear overwhelms her. Well, yeah, I mean, it makes sense. This has been years upon years of guilt and being closed. So, yeah, it happens. She squeezes her eyes shut and collapses to the floor. Label, thank you. Thank you, Label. Your bravery means more to us than you know. Those warm words she had not heard in a very long time. Startled by the unexpected response, the girl cautiously opens her eyes. And before her... Are you going to take my hand? Hey, come on, get up, Label. Oh. Once again, a hand is extended toward her. Label struggles to hold back her tears. Welcome back, Label. Hey, I've got an idea. Since we're all together again, why don't we take a photo to mark the occasion? There you go. The cycle continues. You know, this is nice and all, but then if this happened again, then this will keep happening over and over again. So it might not be a good idea, Label, to keep repeating these cycles. But for this moment, you know, this is where they begin, and now a new chapter also begin with this exact moment and situation. Minus Label still remember everything that she did back in the day, back then, and the resulting of that incident as well. But hey, she just cover it up, you know, like what her job is. She just cover it up for everyone to be happy. But she's not alone, at least, you know. Now she's not alone. She still have to do her job, sadly, but instead of being by herself, she's come back, you know. She comes back to her squad that always going to be there for her, that always be ready for her, and always be by her side. Beautiful. Beautiful. And then it crosses her mind. Maybe it wouldn't be so bad to go back once more. Okay, back to their warm company. Scene editor, end. So that's why it's called scene editor. Because she is literally that. Editing all the sins out from the equation. By herself, mind you. That's just rough. She has to live with all this burden by herself. Even if the previous incident didn't happen to Phantom and Arcana, it's still a big burden. Granted, she mentioned she also get memory wiped, but for a journalist, I guess, so technically she's a journalist, right? She got the news and then she broadcast it essentially. Even though it's not really directly, but you know. What she really wanted or feels sad about doing this job is that she has to cover the truth, but the people needs to hear the truth. But she also know if the people hear the truth, there will be chaos in the arc, because there are multiple times already that happens, like a lot of incidents that happens in the arc, and the people was not ready to accept the reality that they live in. So, whew, okay, epilogue, the uncomfortable truth. Let's see it. After that incident, with Label's cooperation, I gathered accurate data on the Ark's food supplies and other resources, going all the way back to the Ark's inception. The amount of resources collected by the commanders, including myself, was absurdly low compared to our targets. It's a miracle the Ark has even survived this long. What would happen if this fact became public? A sense of dread flashes through my mind. Wanting to clear up the doubts that have been piling up over the past few days, I go to see Ingrid, who's in charge of supplies and logistics. Oh, you don't usually reach out first. So what's this about? I'm not sure if you're aware of this, but Label told me about what she's been doing. I see. You're calmer than I expected. Well, this falls within what I anticipated. Once you got involved with Label, this was inevitable. Are you going to punish her? According to regulations, this cannot be overlooked. Someone has to take responsibility. Then Right, I figured you'd say that. I'll let this one slide. Okay. You already know dozens of secrets that could shake the Ark to its core. Knowing one more won't affect its operations. I mean, that's true. Besides, I'm well aware of the burden that she carries. Okay. At least she's aware, so that's good, you know? From what I've heard, it doesn't seem like you ordered it. That's right. It was NIKKE's request. She concluded that releasing all incoming information to the Ark as is would have a severe impact on the citizens' mental state. I see. I mean, she's not wrong, you know. This is a really difficult situation. At one point, you do want to just, especially as the commander, I'm doing the heavy lifting up there, and this is what you spread it around the Ark. This is not how the field looks like, you know. Let the truth out, but also at the same time. But if you do that, chaos ensue, and we don't want to see that. Let's just say that we don't want to see that, especially not after recent event. We can we do not want to have a repeat incident like the previous incident or tragedy, I guess. Because again, the Ark is the humanity last bastion. So they have to somehow keep it intact and working for as long as it's possible until we reclaim the service. And if we do let the truth out, then humanity will kill itself from the inside. Although in this game, so far, they've done it without the truth being out. Okay? They've been killing themselves inside in multiple events and main story chapters. They keep killing themselves already. So, yeah. Is that all? Given how much preparation you've done, I doubt you came here with just one question. That's right. I explained to Ingrid what can reasonably be inferred from the data. I figured that as the person in charge of the Ark's resources, you couldn't possibly be unaware of this. A sharp observation. Okay. The Ark is a vast underground city. Nice. They slapped the Shift Up logo. Nice. From the day it was built, humanity has sourced all manner of resources from the surface, not just electricity and food. However, the success rate of surface operations has remained low. As a result, the resources we obtain are woefully insufficient. We are consuming far more than we are gaining. Precisely. This fact has been true since the Ark was first created. So far, we have somehow managed to maintain the Ark, thanks to the surplus resources brought in during the initial migration. Let me put it this way. Grossly insufficient supplies, ever-increasing demand over time. If those two factors persist for decades or even centuries, what do you think will happen? I'm sure you already know the answer. Yes, everyone has turned a blind eye to this uncomfortable truth. But deep down, they all know. The Ark doesn't have much time left. Yep, it's ticking time bomb basically. Since they don't really have any. They probably do have some like farm and things like that to like produce some food, but even their food is being changed by Splendamin to like stretch out. So like say one bread becomes 10 Splendamin or something like that. This is just like me guessing or like giving a rough example. So they've been the resources that they get from the first migration of the Ark, and also probably like the surface operation and things like that. Since the first day after the gate shut has been stretched to infinity and beyond. But yeah, those can only last for so long if we don't reclaim the surface, really, because because I remember that the Last Kingdom event with Crown and Chime, that is going to be our last hope for food for the time being, until we can cultivate agriculture and things like that back in the surface again. So the Last Kingdom event, the food that's being stored over there, that's going to be like the answer for the food shortages in the Ark. But that's only the food. We haven't talked about electricity, because we all know Ark's electricity sources is let's just say the things that wants to kill us. So God knows how long that thing will last, or even if that still lasts, what are the chances if it still remain dormant like that, you know? What if suddenly another rapture invasion inside the Ark happened again, and then somehow one of them able to get inside this place and then corrupted it, or maybe even rebuilt that thing, and then it basically have access to every single part of Ark because it supplies the electricity and power the entire for the entire Ark, mind you. So obviously it's not going to be that easy, because it's really deep, and then there's deep as well over there, and then like all the missiles security and whatnot. So it's going to be really challenging to get there. But it's Raptor we're talking about. They're literally machine life form, advanced machine life form that able to what's the word? Corrupt other machines. So yeah. Oh boy, that's a good event. A good event. Like a good, nice filler event. That's giving more light into what is actually happening in the arc. Because arc is such a big place, and there are so many things that works inside there that we haven't really got much coverage on. We get the electricity with Alec and Trony. We get the food related stuff with Brady and Crust. And then now we got to learn more about like information flow for the whole bestseller squad is basically that, like information flows, because they are dealing with very sensitive documents and whatnot, to the point like they have to get their memory wiped daily, because it's how sensitive that the information is, that the arc doesn't want it to go out. And now this even more so, because she is the one that's responsible for what kind of news being broadcasted in the arc. Man. What a perfect choice for like a character backstory to handle this kind of job as well, because it adds into her burdens, because we learn that she starts off with very closed off, though she don't really open up to people much. She just locked inside her room, being by herself for the most part. And then it actually can't really say much about her past life before NIKKE, but yeah, for the longest time she's been doing that. And then she becomes NIKKE, and then she is being grouped into this group, bestseller squad. And then her job is literally to cover up the truth, and then while also carrying the burden, knowing what is actually happening. In a way, she's kind of cursed with the knowledge, but she can't really talk about it. She just have to kind of locked inside herself. What a perfect way to make a character, and also like make a lore about this kind of stuff with the character too on top of that. So it's so good. So it's just locked on top of lock on top of lock. But the music is banger though. Man, such a good story. But yeah, it's label. You're carrying things way too much for far too long by yourself, At least now she's back to her teammate, to her squad mates, so she's not carrying things by herself anymore. And with Commander as well, that she is getting more and more obsessed with. the yandere part of her is still there. But yeah, that's such a good story, dude. Oh my lord, that's a good one. Phew. That is really good, like my goodness. Oh yeah, there is the text.
Ladies and gentlemen, 선수 입장입니다.
It's the blah messages. This one is character, so it's not really. The bestseller. The bestseller is because of I'm pulling the character, I think. I don't know, let's just read this from the top. Welcome one and all. What's going on? It's not in particular importance, but I heard that Monsieur was seeking label, and curiosity about the matter compelled me to create this group chat. I see. So any progress? Oh, did you uncover something? Some juicy little secret maybe? Nothing like that, but we had a tea party in the storage room next door. A tea party? Is it the one I'm thinking of? You know, where you serve tea and snacks? Yeah, that's right. I had not realized she had a hobby like that. How unexpected. I'm not sure if it's just me, but it seemed like she didn't want us to go into her room. Ah, that makes sense. Now that I think about it, we've never actually been in Label's room, have we? There could be clues in there. Then that seems the most likely. At this point, I must admit, I'm curious as well. By the way, could you find out a little more about her for me? Got it, I'll try my best. So how is it coming along, Monsieur? No word back, I say. I guess he's tied up. Seems that way, I suppose. Hey, Phantom, you keep acting all indifferent, but you're worried about Label, aren't you? You even made this group chat yourself. No, there's no way. Everything I do is solely for the squad's unity. Oh, come on, don't lie. You can be honest with me. I get worried too, you know. Sometimes I wonder if the three of us can really get along. I see. Truth be told, I feel the same. Now that you're lending your aid, I thought this this might be the opportune moment for the three of us to come together. It feels as though I've placed a heavy burden on you, Monsieur. But it seems we have no choice but to trust. Hey, I totally agree. Phantom has invited Label to join the group. Welcome, Label. At last, the three of us are all together. Hey, Phantom, if you do it like that, you'll just make Label feel uncomfortable. Hey, watch closely. I'll show you how it's done. Hey there. Wait, what? It's not as easy as I thought. I'll give it a try this time. Hey. Oh, Zal? Why are you here? Well... Hehe. It's okay if you'd rather not say. For me, it's already such an honor to be invited by you. Label, I'm a bit bummed out. That's right. You ignored our invitation. Well, I don't have either of your numbers, so I thought it was some kind of spam. Hey, I mean, that's valid. That is valid. I'm really sorry. I always get notifications like that. Oh, then I'll be leaving. You guys have a nice chat. You can't just leave like that. I'm not ready. You got this. It still looks a little awkward, but I'm sure Label wants this too. As I think about the future the three of them will create, I'll leave the group chat. Even though they do have bestsellers chat over here, so like... Yeah, this one is just like just a normal interaction because I pull her, I got her character. But yeah, I think that's it. We cover the new event quite nicely, and we learn more about the working inside the arc, how the information flows in the arc now. And yeah, not as pretty because it's being handled by a single person who already been closed off for far too long, and she has to carry the burden by herself. And then also the moment she do open up trying to ask for help, bad things happen, so she even more closed off because of it, living knowing the sin that she did impacting a lot of people. And also on top of that, She has to lie, essentially, to the masses. But she do know if she said the truth, it will turn really ugly. At first, it was only like, you know, well, her squad mates obviously like a big impact. Also, like all the NIKKE's life that's been perished and Commander's life that's been perished on the surface too. And if she did say the truth, it's not only that, the entire arc and humanity might be gone, and she will not be happy. Let's just say that. So, man, oh man, oh man, oh man. But I'm glad that she kind of, you know, finally have her not really confidence, but her bravery, her courage, I guess, her courage back. She have her courage back to return to her comrades. So, yay, happy ending. So, yeah, for the short event like this is only like 1 or 2 hours mostly. But yeah, that's nice, and a lot of reading. Lots and lots of reading. So not sure what's going to be the next event, or is it already been teased or announced? I don't think so. Probably tomorrow. Let me see. Game news. Yeah, there's still... Oh! Wait. Maybe. Hold on. So the tease was... a mate event. Jesus Christ. Oh Lord, this picture though. Awesome work. Awesome work, Cocoa. Who the heck is supposed to be? Oh my lord, Cocoa drawing is amazing. Okay, I cannot guess who the heck is this. But yeah, so the tease is going to be... Okay, so it's a Valentine's event, huh? Already? Jesus Christ, dude. Time flies. We just celebrate 2026. You know, we just celebrated a new year. We just celebrated a new year, and we already almost Valentine's Day. Yeah, Valentine's Day is going to be a 3-week event because that's usually how it is. Because the tease was Cocoa draw a pamphlet for a new made for you what do you call it? Made for you worker. And I cannot decipher I cannot decipher the drawing there, but yeah. This event will keep going until 29. How's the event usually? Or it stops at Wednesday. And then on the Thursday, the new event start. I do believe that's how it should work. For some reason, I just forgot about it. How the the cycle of NIKKE is. But I'm fairly certain that's how it is. So yeah, after this is going to be a Valentine's event. So at least that will be, we will have our fluffy, our happy, our a sparkly moment. You know, nothing bad will ever happen because it's made for you event. It's a Valentine's event, so it's going to be nice. It's gonna be fun, dude. But yeah, we're looking forward to that, and of course I will do the same thing. If it is 3 weeks event, which basically means that it will have 2 parts, normal, and then the epilogue at the end. Is it 3 weeks or 4 weeks? I'm fairly certain it's 3 weeks, 21 days. Yeah, 3 weeks. And we will cover the first part completely, and then after that we will cover the second part plus epilogue. So yeah, we'll see. We do save up a good bit of resources like tickets and also gems, which is, I would like to keep it that way, you know. Label has been kind enough to me to show up only on the first 10 pull because, well, now we know. I mean, we don't really need to know that she already kind of show herself that she is very, very yandere-ish type wise, or just very, very obsessed with us. So that's why she comes up really early when I tried to pull her, which is amazing. Thank you, Label. Love you, girl. And yeah, we'll see who's going to show up on Made For You event, and then most likely there will be some rerun banner as well, maybe. I guess no. The rerun banner only happens on seasonal event, while in the Made For You, I mean, I guess they could rerun it like the Made For You event, like Made Brevity, Made Drake, and that's it, really. I think that's about it. Yeah. Maybe they can do rerun like that because, well, we do get Rapi Red Hood rerun. Well, that's because of this New Year's event, so they kind of just like add that on top for some extra nice stuff. Since she is a really good unit, like legitimately, so it's a really good boost for new player that start playing the game as this event happen, as New Year's happen. So they got a really strong unit that lasts until God knows when, because so far she hasn't really been quite power crept yet, you know, because the fact that she is a 2 element type is already like, she won't be power crap anytime soon. Let's just say that, you know. the flexibility of her is just nice, and not to mention she can also become a burst 1 instead of burst 3, and she still dish out a good chunk of damage as a burst 1 unit. So she is really good unit. But as expected. So we'll see about Anis though. Anis already got her upgrade, so now we need to wait and see what kind of kit she will have. Because based off of the story previously, it's her purse is going to be a nuke type. And then after that, we will see what kind of upgrade our girl Neon is going to be as well. Because so far she has been the one that's been kind of like on the down low, but her story currently has been quite the biggest part. Not really the biggest part, the biggest one, I would say, because of her glasses. Literally just because her glasses. And nothing else. Because her glasses, that's immediately her story becomes like, oh, okay. And then the last main story event too, like we left Neon in a place where she shouldn't be, but also at the same time she should be there, because that's where she gets the upgrade. I'm guessing. I don't know what's gonna happen to her, so we'll just have to wait and see. But anyway, I think that's about it for me for today. It was a great. Love this event. And we'll be back again tomorrow with some Resna action. So we're back with some grinding stuff. We will be focusing on, what's the word? Selling things, yeah, on the shop, finishing all the selling stuff. It shouldn't be too long, hopefully, because we have more shelves now, which I've already unlocked, but I just, for some reason, it just didn't register to me that, hey, that's the new one, that you can add more items over there, so it makes selling the normal requests a lot faster and easier. But hey, now we have 4 of them, so we can make like a big progress per cell. At least make it a bit faster now. So yeah, looking forward for that. So thank you everyone who showed up on the stream today. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. Hope that you all enjoyed the stream today, and have a great rest of your day. I'm just gonna chill, relax, and it's a weekend too, so gonna take it nice and easy. Today I was not doing much. I'm not even working out today. It is my rest day, but usually I do some types of movement or stretches, but today I was like, nah, I just want to be couch potato. You know, it's fine. Sometimes you just kind of let your body, or just listen to your body, where if it doesn't want to move around at all, then it's fine, you know. But yeah, anyway, thank you all so much. That's it for me for today. So thank you all so much for watching. Thank you for coming. Thank you for having fun together with me. Spread love, spread fun, and I'll see you guys in the next stream. See ya.